Hi guys, I'm Macy. This is Everett. I wanted to come on here and update you guys a little bit on how he's doing. He had his cleft palate repair on May 15th, and we just had our post-op appointment last week where we found out that part of his palate is still open. Honestly, this recovery has been really difficult, but he's doing a lot better now. At least we're starting to know, like, Everett, it's okay. We're starting to get him to feed better. He's allowed to put things in his mouth now, which is wonderful. But since part of his palate is still open, that means he will have to have surgery again. And that surgery will be in October. And so while we're not super happy about surgery, we know that it's what's best for him. And it's what's best for his speech, most importantly. That's our main focus for that surgery. He also has glasses, and he does not love them. That has been a very difficult thing for us to keep on him. But he's so handsome. Say hi. Say hello. Yeah, so as you can see, he's very cute, but he does not like the glasses. We may have to resort back to putting the no-no on, just to keep him from putting them off. We also have some pretty important appointments coming up this week at the Vanderbilt Rare Disease Clinic, Undiagnosed and Rare Disease Clinic. And so that is where we'll talk to geneticists, we'll talk to a big team about all different kinds of stuff and see about if there's any more tests that they want to do for Everett, where it's been a long process, so I'm excited and hopeful that we'll get some answers. But another thing that I wanted to come on here and address was fake accounts of us being made. There are accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads that I know of. And if you guys see an account that's pretending to be us, especially if they're asking for money, that's not us. There's one specific that has a PayPal linked, and I just want you guys to know we have enough resources, and I'm so grateful. This is not to shame anyone who posts on social media and tries to get funding for their children and their medical needs. We totally understand the expense that comes along with that, but we have been so blessed to have not had that many expenses, and everything that we have had, we've just been so blessed with so many resources like Tin Care and things like that, just to help us pay for those things. And it just breaks my heart as Everett's mom. It makes me sometimes feel like, okay, I guess we're losing the glasses. It makes me sometimes feel like maybe I'm not doing what's best for Everett by sharing him on social media and seeing others try and profit off of him. And that's one thing that I want to make sure you guys know is I don't want to profit off of Everett. My main reason for sharing him is because if there's not awareness and representation of people like Everett, they will never be included. They will always be outcast. If it's not normalized, if disability isn't normalized, then there's no good way for society. I mean, society can be a cruel world, and that's just the hand that we're dealt. But we love Everett. We believe that he was fearfully and wonderfully made in God's image, and he was made for a purpose. He was made intentionally, and I just hate that he's going to grow up in a world where others will look at him differently because of the way that he looks. But that's the world we live in today. And so my goal for this account is to educate others and spread awareness and inclusivity. But that's just a little bit about us. Thank you guys all so much for supporting us. We love you guys all so very much, and I'm sorry this video was